And they kept a lot of that in.
Yeah, and the interesting thing is, what ended up as the rap, tell them how that started out for each of you. Because we all did the clap hands, everybody, that was the end result, but that wasn't how it was all done. Weren't we all set to do different things, like Curtis with you playing, and Bobby and Tony, you guys with different...
Well, what they did with me was they told me ahead of time, they said, you're going to do Elvis Presley at the show, and you're going to be singing America the Beautiful or something. It's some, one of the, from Elvis's Las Vegas period, and they had me in the white jumpsuits and the whole deal here. And so the night that we were going, I'd had it, the first VHS player I'd ever seen, they gave me for my room with a copy of the tape of Elvis Presley singing this song, so I would know how to do it. And I had no idea why we were doing it, but that was my job. So I learned painfully how to sing this song. And we get to shoot, and it's an all-night shoot, and they decided to go ahead and shoot the nerd rap, which Larry had written, by the way. And they said we'll have the nerd rap and then shoot your solo as Elvis after. Well, we get to the end of the nerd rap, and the director and producers come up and they are looking kind of downtrodden. And it's about 5 in the morning. And they said, listen, we understand you've really been working on the Elvis Presley thing, and we appreciate it, but it's probably not going to be in the movie. So we're happy to shoot it for you if you'd like. No, that's fine. I'll go home. And so it was a scene that didn't make it in, wasn't indeed shot, and I was never happier.
What movie? Let's see. Well, do we have to live in today and have to answer that question? Like, if we were back then, this is my explanation. Bobby, I hope you're listening. So, as you're watching, as the movie starts to unfold, and you see Lewis approach Betty numerous times, and her just, basically flat out, no, turn away, blah, blah, blah. They don't really show you any of the inner flickerings. Is that a word? What's inner flickerings?
Inner thoughts?
Oh, that sounds sexy. Anyway, I can't really explain away that probably somehow they should have added a few more scenes and then it wouldn't have been that type of surprise. I really can't explain that away. But I can say that I think my character was breaking down the wall of ice slowly. And you never really saw it because it wasn't written and they were kind of looking for that surprise moment. Not knowing that years later, and even more recently, further away than that it would be not a great thing. But my thing is that Lewis was breaking down Betty, and Betty was not getting great attention from Stan, let's admit it. So I think that what happened was, what?
You just told her she was smarty like a goat.
Yeah, she may have been lucky, But, so my thing is that Betty was the inner workings of Betty. There was a crack in this whole jock, sorority bitch thing that we had going on. And that, Betty was like, I don't know, this other guy, he doesn't really look right for me. He doesn't fit the picture and the image of what I should be going for. I'm sorority president, blah, blah, blah. But even a millisecond before, the kissing booth scene, for instance, I despise him. Well, what's the other side of despise? Pure passion for the guy. Pure passion. I think there was a part of Betty that was excited by him and that his realness and his genuineness. And I don't think it was just about his great skills in bed, although that didn't hurt.
Okay, we have time for one more audience question. Go into the backpack. Was that how much beer was consumed? How much beer was consumed on the set?
On the set or off the set?
Why not both?
There are a couple.
Yes.
Robert Carradine in the scene. I've never seen anybody have Cheerios in beer for breakfast. Robert Carradine poured himself Cheerios with beer, not milk, and we filmed that. And Takashi won a tricycle race drinking beer. Well, there's no such thing as trichloromethylene, which counters the effect of alcohol in the system. So every time when the lead actors came to the set for that particular thing, the prop guy goes, "Oh, you have a choice. For when Takashi wins the tricycle race, you have to take the beer every time he goes around the track." Well, the prop guy goes, "You have a choice. We can take a soda and dress it with like a beer, or you can have a cold beer if you want." "It's a hot day." I said, "Wait, you're crazy? Of course I want a cold beer." Anyway, I forgot how many times you